A sea story, miracle, or nature? The story of the parting of the Red Sea is one of the most famous in the Bible. It is a story of divine intervention, of escape from slavery, and of the power of faith. The Israelites, fleeing from the pursuing Egyptian army, find themselves trapped between the sea and their enemies. Moses, their leader, raises his staff and the waters part, creating a dry path for the Israelites to cross. When the Egyptians follow, the waters close again, swallowing them up. This event is a cornerstone of the Israelites' journey to freedom. It is a moment of profound significance, marking their deliverance from oppression. But is it possible to understand this miraculous event through the lens of science? Can natural phenomena explain what seemed impossible? Freedom's journey, the importance of the crossing. The parting of the Red Sea wasn't just a dramatic event, it was a turning point in the history of the Israelites. For generations they had endured brutal slavery under the Egyptians. The Red Sea then represented an insurmountable obstacle, a watery grave that threatened to end their quest for freedom before it truly began. When the sea parted, it wasn't just water moving aside. It was the hand of fate clearing a path for a people desperate for liberation. This event solidified their faith in their God and their leader Moses. The impossible had become possible, signaling a future where they were no longer defined by their past suffering. The crossing of the Red Sea became an enduring symbol of hope and deliverance, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, freedom is worth fighting for. The winds of change, exploring natural phenomena. While the parting of the Red Sea is often attributed to divine intervention, could natural forces have played a role? Scientists and researchers have explored several possibilities. One such explanation involves the phenomenon of wind setdown. Strong, persistent winds blowing over a shallow body of water can push the water away from the shore, exposing the seabed. This effect is temporary. Once the wind subsides, the water returns. If the Israelites crossed during such an event, it could have appeared as if the sea had parted for them. Similarly, underwater earthquakes or volcanic eruptions can cause tsunamis, which can temporarily draw water away from the shoreline before crashing back with devastating force. Where and when? Historical and geographical context. To fully understand the potential for natural explanations, we must consider the historical and geographical context. The exact location of the Red Sea crossing is debated, with some scholars suggesting it may have occurred in a marshy region or a shallow lake, rather than the Red Sea itself. These locations would be more susceptible to the effects of wind setdown or tidal changes. Furthermore, the biblical account describes the parting of the sea as a nighttime event. This detail is significant because wind patterns and tidal movements can vary greatly depending on the time of day. Nighttime winds could have potentially created the conditions necessary for a temporary receding of the water, allowing the Israelites to cross. Science and Scripture finding common ground. While science offers plausible explanations for the parting of the Red Sea, it's important to remember that faith and science are not mutually exclusive. The biblical account is a testament to the power of belief and the enduring hope for deliverance from oppression. Science, on the other hand, seeks to understand the natural world through observation and experimentation. The story of the Red Sea crossing, regardless of its literal interpretation, continues to inspire and resonate with people across cultures and generations. It serves as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit, the power of faith, and the enduring quest for freedom and justice. Whether viewed through a scientific or spiritual lens, the parting of the Red Sea remains a powerful and enduring tale. Subscribe, like, and share.